Yes, we are still working on a dually. Let's get What is going on, family? Welcome to another edition of Crimson Truck Pride 2 and Black Knight Mustang Lifestyle, because I ain't decided what I want to keep this on what channel, so I'm putting it on both. So it's my thing, I'm doing it. Anyway, y'all know it starts with coffee. Good cold morning over here in Alabama. I think it's 26 degrees, so it's cold. Y'all know that don't stop me. I'm going to keep on working. And of course, y'all know this good community coffee from the house. When I'm at home, I get that good community coffee, and y'all know it's sponsored by Community Coffee. So anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, family, what we have here, it look like spark plugs, but they ain't. They are glow plugs. Dualies take, if they are diesel, they take glow plugs. I'm going to open up one of these so y'all can see. They similar, but not similar. And let me try to get one out the box, y'all. Okay. As y'all can see, let me put it on the box and y'all can see a lot better. If it keep, man, they want to keep turning. Hopefully I get it together, y'all. Hold on. There we go. All right, as y'all can see, this is where the power, let me get the camera right. This is where the power go right here. And this is what heats up right here, that stick, and that's what caused the truck to crank. Like I said, you get power here, and then it lights this up red, and that warms up the motor. Other than that, the truck would keep cranking, turning over, and turning won't catch. It has to be warm. And trucks have them too, 18-wheelers have them too. I think they have glow plugs, but I think they have bigger ones. So anyway, but these are very small, as y'all can see. And they said put a little anti-seize on here so easy to get out when you get ready to replace them. And also, you don't want to tighten them down real tight. You just want to snug them. You know, people over torque them and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to snug them. But anyway, we got a lot of work to do. We got to take that cover that's under here off, and then we'll be able to get to the glow plug. So let's go ahead and start getting this cover off and quit talking, and let's go to work.
Dale on the track.
So as y'all can see, we got the cover off, and they say taking the cover off, and man, but these things look like the car needs to, the truck needs to be jacked up. I don't know how Mike can get them, but I'm gonna try to zoom in where y'all can see. supposed to be 8 on this side. That's one of the wires right there running to it. And another one right there. And okay, so we got one. Oh, let me zoom in. One right there. Okay, which is easy to get to. Okay, and then you got 2 here. 2 here. 3. I don't see the 4th one. Let's see. Hold on. 1. There's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all 4. I might not have to jack it up. I might can get in there with a wrench or whatever. So anyway, we got to find out what size these is and get back with y'all. So we did take the wheel off because we think it'll be a whole lot easier to get under here. And then there's a lot of rust under here. We think we're gonna get some black Resto paint, whatever it is, and spray all this underneath here, because it probably been up north and a lot of salt and stuff. So to save it, and while we got the wheel off and protect it, we're gonna spray all this down. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna try to get this camera where it fit under there and y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, family, so we got all 4 glow plugs in, and remember this was all rusty. Well, we went ahead and got some paint, some what was it, like primer coat paint? Hold on, got a can of it down here. Not primer coat, but Resto, eliminate rust and stuff. And we were just taking care of problems before later on to get a bigger problem. So we painted all this because all this was rusty from when he used to run this up there up north, and a lot of salt eat it up. But as y'all can see, I went down all the way, focus in, all the way up here underneath the bottom. Got all that. I got to do the other side and went all back here. So you know, we got that. We got there's no need of filming the other side. It was a mess trying to get this cover off. So we got to do the other side, put everything back on, jack the other side up, and get the glow pros on. Doggone, man, it's cold out here. But anyway, as y'all can see, that looks pretty good from a distance. Not one of the best paint jobs, but the thing was that it's trying to cover up a lot of that rust and stop it from rusting. So that looks pretty good. So anyway, let's go on and finish on with this video. Something I did find out, family, was this wire right here. Let me zoom in. Right here was close to touching this. Let me zoom in. This wire was close to touching this, but I put a tie strap on it right there, as y'all can see, to pull it down. That would have burnt touching that, because this is all hot. And I had to make sure none of this was touching the manifold. It's so close. So you got to be careful with it. And look like all these are fine. Then I found this hose right here that was leaning down on here, which is the part of the manifold. So that would have burned it too. So sometimes it's best to take care of problems when you see it and look when you're working on stuff, you know. And I also did paint inside here because the battery thing has a bad habit of rusting out. So I painted all under there, all up top and everything. Try to prevent this rust. So let's get back into the video. So basically, y'all, we got a mess here, as y'all can see, but we did get it back together on this side, so we got to break down the other side. So with that said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you share, and also make sure you go subscribe. And we got more work to do to this, so stay tuned. So with that said, y'all know what it is. Roll Tide roll, baby. Stain life. We out of here.